And welcome to another edition of the Living Large Theater Podcast. I am Billy Santiago, along with my friend of 36 years, Gary Rodriguez, super producer Noe Ayala. Our email address is livinglargetheater@gmail.com. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, the iHeart Podcast Network. You can reach out to us if you want to become a sponsor of this fine show. Call our super producer Noe at 956-451-1633. Make sure you rate our podcast, share it with a friend, leave us a comment, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications next time we have a podcast. Gary, what is going on today, my brother?
Welcome to the Living Large Theater Podcast. Admission is free. All you need is a sense of humor and a thirst for entertainment. And I want to say thank you, Billy. Thank you, Noe. This is the beginning of Season 4, and we are kicking it off at the White Sands Marina in Port Isabel, Texas. This is our first show of Season 4. We want to thank Arnold and Corina Flores, owners of the White Sands Marina in Port Isabel, for hosting us. And we want to recognize our brand new corporate sponsor, the Texas Sportsman, Fred Rodriguez, always a huge supporter of the Living Large Theater Podcast. We are here today, and we will be here tomorrow. Today we're talking with Arnold, and tomorrow we'll be talking with his wife, Corina, and we're going to find out everything you want to know about White Sands Marina, where it is, how to get here, what you do, who can come, and the fun that awaits you at White Sands Marina in Port Isabel. First thing we want to say, this place is veteran-owned and veteran-operated. Arnold Flores, a veteran of the U.S. Army. Corina Flores, a veteran of the U.S. Air Force. Arnold, Corina, thank you for your service.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, Arnold, step up to the mic a little bit. Tell us a little bit about Arnold Flores, and we'll get to the White Sands Marina. But first of all, our listeners want to know about you and what got you here to the White Sands Marina.
Well, what got me here was my wife.
Uh-oh.
She's the one in charge of the money. But I grew up in Kingsville.
Okay.
Joined the military. 14 years. After that, we moved down to Harlingen. We lived in Harlingen for a couple of years. My son graduated. We moved down to Rio Hondo. We ended up here one day at White Sands Marina because my wife wanted to go to Dairy Queen. So.
Okay.
Great story, but...
no Dairy Queen in Kingsville, I guess.
No, there wasn't. But we ended up down here, and that's how we ended up here at White Sands in a, real short
That is awesome.
story.
That is awesome. Tell us about the history of White Sands Marina. Am I wrong in saying that it's 85 years, same location?
From what I can gather, it's been here 85 years. I've had two different... the paperwork that I've read, it's been 1935 up until 1955, I think, when they did the rezoning, maybe. And,
yeah. Been a lot of history here.
There is a lot of history here. It's been.
I bet it's had to survive several hurricanes and tropical storms and dastardly weather, and here we are, White Sands Marina.
One of the first or the second hotels here that was in Port Isabel at the time when they were building. So it does have a lot of history. It's nostalgic. It's got a lot of. I'm at a loss for words.
That's okay. We'll plug in. We'll plug in the blank there.
Yes.
And so, when did you guys invest into the hotel? Decide to make that move?
We looked at the hotel in December
of
2022.
Okay.
We ended up purchasing it last year, February the 14th, Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So kind of good Valentine's.
Very symbolic,
I think,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But when we took over, we just kind of started. We hit the ground running. It was a little bit of renovate the hotel, renovate the restaurant.
Yeah. Now,
Right.
what does marina imply? Is that you get boats, you fill them up with gas, or what exactly is a marina? I'm not a boater, so I don't know.
Yes, sir. Well, we have a bait shop. We have the marina. We also have fuel pumps. We got the fuel pumps going, so we do have fuel on site. Just gas right now. We haven't got the diesel quite going, but we have the marina. We rent out the slips. We rent out lifts. We do have a bunch of people come in. They park their boats or they bring in their boats and they get off for the restaurant. So that's what the marina implies, along with the bait, the fuel, the docks.
Yeah.
And we also have our own boat ramp, so
Nice.
people come use the boat ramp, and they leave their boats here over the weekend. We get more holiday. We got Labor Day. We got all kinds of weekends. 4th of July. It tends to get going around that time in the summer. So
Well, what we want to do, hopefully, because I know a lot of people drive past this place just because their destination is the island, but I think we want to sort of portray this facility here as a destination itself before you get to the island. You can still go to the island, but I think the rates will probably be a little bit better here. I know the hospitality is. I know the food's really great.
Awesome.
We had lunch here yesterday, and everything was really good. So what would you say to somebody who's going to the island but really doesn't have a destination to stay yet?
I would say give us a try first. What we're trying to accomplish here is an angler's paradise.
Yeah.
For anybody who loves to fish, anybody who's just starting off to fish, we would love for them to stop and give us a try. You can have your boat here. You can have the restaurant. We'll cook your catch. You can have some drinks at the bar. You can stay at the hotel.
Yeah.
We also have an area in the back where you can fish. We have a little fishing pier. We have fishing lights. Little bit of everything. So
yeah.
We'd like for you to give us a try first before you go to the island. Avoid some of the hustle and bustle, all the traffic getting over the causeway and stuff like that.
Or getting back.
Or getting back, exactly.
That's the trick. You got to leave at a certain time to get back.
Very reasonable prices. We are, again, for all anglers, fishermen, young and old and just starting out.
Well, I heard you telling the customer before we started recording that there's some guy that just checked in with 10 kids, so I guess it's family friendly?
It is very family friendly. We are pet friendly also. We are just friendly all around.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Nice. The pool's not bad, too. Noe and I took a dip yesterday, and as soon as we got here, it was great. The weather was hot. The pool was cool. And, it's just it's almost kind of like a secluded area because once you're in, like, the compound. And,
yes.
The traffic still goes by on the main highway out here, which is Highway 100. So it does give a little bit of a sense of exclusivity to be able to come by here, stay here, and dine and have some great beverages. So tell us, right now we're in the restaurant, right?
That is correct. We're in the bar area.
The bar area of this restaurant. Talk about the bar. What do you got? Who's behind the bar? And
we have Johnny B behind the bar.
Johnny B good.
Johnny B has been around here and between here, Port Isabel, and SPI for probably the last, I don't want to make him sound too old, but he's probably been around 40, 50 years.
Wow.
But he is probably the best bartender there is in this area.
Without a doubt.
All around.
He shakes a mean margarita. I know that.
He makes a mean margarita. He makes an awesome Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
He can make some really great cocktails.
Well, we had lunch here yesterday. I had the burger. Par none. I'd put it up against any other hamburger that I had.
I had the shrimp and fish basket.
Yeah,
man. It was good.
I was
a
little jealous that I didn't get the shrimp and fish basket. Noe had the burger. Noe had the burger as well, and it was something that was a real treat and surprisingly good.
We have done a lot of work on the restaurant. We have been working on the restaurant. We're still working on the restaurant. We work on the restaurant every day. So we like to go local.
Yeah.
We try to stay local as much as we can.
Yeah.
Within reason.
What about regulars? You have people coming in that live around here, and obviously they like this place.
Our regulars have kept us going on the slow times.
Yeah.
They come, they visit the bar, they visit the restaurant, they keep us going. We have a lot of locals. We have a lot of regulars that come. We have a lot of people who stay here and enjoy it, and then they keep coming back. Like I said, the gentleman who was here with 10 kids, he was actually here about 3 weeks ago, so that's a return customer.
There you go.
Or a return patron.
Yeah.
And they enjoy it, so they like that they can come, they can enjoy the pool, they can go back there and fish with the kids. Family atmosphere, they enjoy it.
That's awesome. Definitely don't want to put down the island, but I have a friend trying to make hotel reservations on the island for May 28th, and the rates right now probably about $425 a night, almost everywhere. How are your rates comparable to that?
Our rates do vary, but they're not as high as the island. If the island's at $400, we may be at about $100, $120
there you
a
go.
night. So we are real comparable with over the island, and that's why I say anybody coming through here, we're fixing to light up the place here with more signs and stuff like that. But anybody coming by, stop by. Take a look, talk to us, see if we can work out a deal. If you're a veteran, we are a veteran. We definitely honor our veterans. We offer our police.
Nice.
We honor the fire department.
Yeah.
We try to take care of our own.
There you go.
All our first responders and stuff like that.
I saw your marquee. You have a sign there. Somebody will take fishing. You can go fishing from here.
We do have charters also here. We have a lot of captains that let out from White Sands.
Yeah.
They come. They come in the mornings. They let out. They come in the evenings. They pick up their customers here. After they're through, they come back. We cook their catch. We have a gentleman who fillets fish here. Yeah. He'll fillet your fish. He'll get it ready, and then you can bring it into the restaurant. We'll cook your catch.
Wow, that's pretty good.
We try to have everything. We want you to come here. We don't want you to leave. We don't need you to go to the island, but if of course, everybody likes to go different places, but we are okay with that.
Yeah.
And if people want more information about White Sands, you have a website, Facebook page people can look at?
We do have a Facebook page. My wife will be able to give you that information tomorrow. She'll give it to you, but you can call the White Sands. We are White Sands.
Yeah.
White Sands.
Well, I saw your website. Your website has everything on it, man.
We do. We have a new website.
Yeah, that was good. Very impressive. And, if you need any information, White Sands Marina is on the internet. Great website. The good thing about it is, having been here just yesterday and today, you have awesome customers, man. We met a few people yesterday, Katie, Cindy, the ex-Green Beret guy and his lady, and Charlie. I mean, everybody here was really friendly, and I can see why people always come back to the White Sands Marina. And then, of course, you have Johnny B, the bartender, who is always rocking and rolling and
life of the party.
Not afraid to put you straight.
Yep. He will put you straight. I give him that. He will set you straight.
Okay, so let's take a gander outside here. Outside there's water. What is that part of the bay, or is that a channel, or what is that?
That is one of the fingers. We have 5 fingers here in this area, and that is part of the channel that comes in. We have a tide that comes in from left and right in the mornings. We have a lot of the fingers out in the back.
And from here, where can you go? Can you get to the ocean from here?
You can get to the ocean from here.
Wow.
You can go out to the bay, hit the main channel.
Yeah.
You can also go under the bridge if the tide's low enough. You can go to LIV and hit the other side of the channel.
Yeah.
So there's several ways to get in and get out.
How's Port Isabel as far as the municipality? They treat you well? I mean, are they helping you grow your business? Are they getting in your way or facilitating your success?
No, I think Port Isabel accepted us and took us in, and they have been really great. All the Port Isabel community has, as a whole has accepted us. I think at the beginning they were a little leery because it had been here so long, and it wasn't maintained, it wasn't taken care of. And now that they're seeing we're putting money back into it, we're fixing it up.
Yeah,
we have really reasonable prices. We take care of the people. We meet them all the time. We say hello to a lot of our locals. So I think they've accepted us as a whole, and they are here, and I think they know we're here to stay.
And you have apartments for rent too, right?
Yes, sir, we do. We have 12 apartments in the back that are for rent. We do. Those run what we call extended stay, so a year lease.
Another advantage you have is you have an HEB right down the street. You have a Walmart right down the street. You go to the island, there's no Walmart or HEB.
No, if you want to avoid the lines, stay off.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that, but
no, of course not. We're not.
You get into the lines, and it does get pretty hectic.
Geographically, we're all combined. We're all put together, but we do want to make sure that people understand that. Me, myself, I've driven past this place 1,000 times, and it was only through the suggestion of our good friend Fred Rodriguez, a Texas Sportsman, our newest corporate sponsor, who told us hey, man, you got to get with Arnold and see if you can do a show promoting White Sands Marina. And I had seen it before, so I knew where it was, but I really didn't know much of it. And I guess that's when I reached out to you, and we set this event up so we can come down here, get to know it, and help you get in front of all of our listeners. And Noe's off mic right now, but he can tell us we have listeners in Spain, Thailand, Baltimore, Chicago, New York, all across the U.S., and even here in Texas, Kingsville. We have listeners in Kingsville, Corpus, Houston, Dallas, and they're looking for a place to go. And the summer's right around the corner, and there's no reason at all for you not to think about, there's no reason at all for you not to consider stopping by or going to the White Sands Marina website and looking up, see if it fits in your plans, man. Because right now, budgets are tight, and people are trying to maximize every penny and dollar they have. So I think this is a great place. Noe graciously has outfitted Fred Rodriguez, our corporate sponsor, Texas Sportsman, with Noe's microphone and Noe's headphones. And Fred, let me ask you this: what attracts you to White Sands Marina?
Well, one of the things that goes way back with me, because I've been coming here for years and years.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean years, like 30 years. There's been different owners, but it's so comfortable here. It's so laid back. It's very easy to get to. And now I'm using it to take my TV shows out of here, or if I have customers that want to go fishing. I'm also a licensed guide as well.
Yeah.
The food, I mean, it's all the combination that's here, okay? And then when I met Arnold and his wife, Karina, it's just a warm welcome.
Yeah.
And all. And now I just want to spread the love, and what we've come up with over the time is we like to say a little saying. I think Corina and I and Arnold thought is, you fish, you eat, have a few beers if you want to drink some beers.
Yeah.
You sleep, and then you repeat it the next day.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. Couldn't have said it
wash,
any
rinse,
better.
repeat.
There you go. Couldn't
Hey,
have
Arnold,
said it any better.
so if somebody, they want to stay here, do you help them set up their fishing expedition?
We do. If they are interested in us setting it up, we can.
Okay.
We have several guys, like I said. Fred's here also. We can give Fred a call. We can set him up, get him fishing, get him on the fish, get him catching. We will help you. You can stay here. You can fish here. You can eat here. We have Fred on hand here. We can give him a call. He can set you up. He can take you and put you out in the fish.
Hey, speaking of setting up, Johnny B just brought me a Bloody Mary, and you were talking about Johnny B's magical Bloody Marys
Yes,
a while
I
ago,
was.
and Johnny B, thank you. Johnny Baudetta. How about a round of applause for Johnny Baudetta? There you go. You know, the other thing is, I'm going to tell you something, Arnold. Very few properties where you have the chance of walking into the restaurant for breakfast and sitting down with the owner, as Billy and I did this morning. And, Billy had the fisherman special?
Yeah.
And I had the bacon and eggs, and had the hash browns, had the black coffee, and Noe came in, and Noe had the huge breakfast taco, and he was raving about it. So I want to stress that as a point that, this is a family affair. Everybody's nice. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's contained in here. Everybody's having fun. And you have access, like I said, to the H-E-B, the Walmart, and, of course, the island. Mm-hmm. So
Now tell us about some of the rooms. I don't know. Gary's room came with I was surprised. It was a stove, a nice fridge.
Gary room.
you know me. I'm
he
getting in
calls
touch
it
with
the
my
Taj
feminine
Mahal,
side.
so,
I'm cooking.
He's spoiled. He got a little spoiled. He was able to get one of the newly remodeled rooms. We've taken several of the rooms. We remodeled them 100% from the ground up. New tile, everything new in there. Fridge, stoves, air conditioning.
Beautiful
everything.
rooms, man.
Really?
My wife did a lot of the decorating. All I did was put it together. So, of course, women have better taste than men.
All you did is how much, hon?
That's it. That's all. She tells me how much I can spend, and I do the rest. But we have done a lot of the rooms on the what do we call this? The south side or the
Okay.
north side? I'm sorry, on the north side. We did a lot of the rooms. We're still working on them, putting them together. Doing as much as we can. But Gary was able to get one of the good rooms, or one of the newly renovated rooms.
Okay.
We're still working on them, putting them together. So I think that given another 6 months to the end of the year, we should have the rest of them.
I'll tell you what, man.
Looking
This
the
is a
same.
destination. This is a destination, and people come. Let me ask you this: where have you seen people come from?
We've seen people from all over the world, from Australia, from Canada.
Any idea how they found
All
you?
over Texas.
Website, word of mouth?
I think a lot of them found us on the website. My wife does all our social media. She's on
Yeah.
Instagram. She's on Facebook.
Wow, that's
TikTok,
good.
the way to get the
all that
message out,
stuff. And
buddy.
she has been the one who does all our social media. So
Yeah.
I think she has put us out all over the world. All over the United States.
Sure.
Anyway, and as far as it'll go.
Fred, your customers, your clients that you fish with, and you have them meet you here. What are some of the comments you've heard about White Sands Marina?
They say, "Wow, I hadn't been here in a long time." Okay, and they just it's been renovated, and they're really pleased. The other day we did a show with Trevino Construction out of McAllen, and the young man had never been here. So what I'm doing with a lot of people that come here, they're first timers.
Yeah.
Okay. And they love it. They're it's like, wow. And then the other guy, I called you the other day, Arnold, remember? And I said, well, the guy wants to know how. This guy's originally from Colombia, okay? And he's a singer of the reggaeton, okay?
There you go.
And he goes, ¿Cuánto cuesta es una recámara aquí, And he started
Mira,
talking like
chico,
that.
mira, vete para acá, mira, está bueno, sí.
All right, now we're doing accents. Okay.
Yeah,
All right then.
it sounded like he had some menudos talking about it now, but heard of that. But anyways, they love it out here. It's like we call it here, it's a one-stop shop, brother. It's got everything.
That's what I'm looking for. The
It's-
one-stop
Yes, sir.
shop aspect.
Hey, it's a one-stop shop, and this is what it's all about, man.
Yeah, the restaurant's kicking ass, man. We were having breakfast, Arnold. I commented on one of the signs, $17.99. What does that entail?
That's a shrimp boil. Has shrimp, sausage, corn, potatoes, and it comes with 2 pints of beer, which is we like to say
Johnny's
Johnny's
Choice.
choice, of course, which is whatever beer he feels like the day. We have Ziegenbach.
Now,
we
what's
have-
worse, Johnny's bark or his bite? It's got to be the bark because
I
he's
would
a
say the
nice
bark.
guy.
I mean,
yeah.
he's a really nice guy. He just tends to, he's got to be Johnny.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he wouldn't.
Why not?
he
When
wouldn't
you're in
fit
the business 45 years, you can be yourself.
You've earned the right.
I like the rule y'all have around here: no politics, no religion. Talking about it. I mean, you can be political and have religion, but
And
don't.
you must respect all ladies.
Yeah, and
here
you
at the
must
bar.
respect all the
Yes,
ladies.
sir.
That's right, man. So I think just the atmosphere here is going to draw a lot of people here. I know we're going to be here again tomorrow, and we just want to showcase this as a family destination where you can come and here's the other thing. I said, well, you can stay here and then still go to the island, but I'm kind of convinced that you can stay here and stay here.
That is correct.
You don't need to go to the island unless you have plans over there. And the islands, again, we're not here to put anybody down, but it's quite congested these days.
It is.
And it's
It
hard
is.
to move around, especially leaving the island around the 8 o'clock hour. You're going to be sitting on the bridge for maybe about an hour, if not more.
It's also a great place to be when we have the launches for SpaceX.
Oh, yeah.
We also do the
Oh, there you
SpaceX.
Space
go.
tourism.
We do. We have a lot of boats here. We have a lot of captains who will take you out.
Yeah.
For the launch. So
Oh,
this
man.
is another great area to come. And then after the launch, you come back down, park your boat anywhere you can park.
Yeah.
Get off, get some breakfast.
There you
and
go.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Hey, so what time is the restaurant open? What are your hours on the restaurant?
Our summer hours are going to be 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
Those will be our summer hours, which should kick in next week.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful. White Sands Marina, Port Isabel, Texas. Stop by, man. And if you like fishing, Texas sportsman Fred Rodriguez can hook you up. Fred, where have you gone out from here? I mean, obviously you take your people out. You start here. Where do they like to go out? Here into the bay or farther out?
No, we usually stay in the bay. We go north, or you go to South Bay. I've been fishing these waters for close to 45 years.
Wow.
Okay, and so I'll take them, where I suggest that we go.
Yeah.
And then sometimes if they want to go to different spots, I'll let them do that. And then when they say, well, how come we didn't catch any fish? I said, well, you told me where to go.
Yeah.
I just drove the boat. So
Yeah.
I have never seen you come in, Fred, with no fish.
Yeah,
I've yet to see you come in with no fish.
So we just head out.
Don't
There's so
believe
many,
that, guys.
Yeah,
He catches fish.
There's so many different spots out there, but there's a lot of good captains here at White Sands. And going back to SpaceX, I'm real proud of my son that works there. My son-in-law, if I can give them a plug.
Of course.
They work at. They're electricians. And
Really?
Yeah. It's.
Is it true what they say? When the takeoff, I mean, you can feel the ground rumble.
I have been in the water on my boat over there by South Bay. You can't go into South Bay because they cut it off.
Right.
Okay, but you can get there by Dolphin Cove.
Right.
And when it was launched up, I think it was the second one that we saw, as it's going way up there, afterwards you see the water, the effect. It's coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. and
Rippling?
It's rippling.
Wow.
Yeah, it's coming in, and it starts moving the boats around.
Nice.
And I'm like, and it wasn't even windy.
It's like an aftershock.
Yeah, it's an aftershock.
There you go. It's the concussion
Yeah.
of all that energy and all that force. Have you developed a relationship at all, Arnold, with SpaceX yet?
Other than the people that work there, we have some people that stay here permanently. They've been here for the last 7 months. We
Permanently?
Have, well, I say permanently. They've been here for the last 7 months. They're going to be here for anywhere from another year to
Yeah.
5 years. So we definitely have people from SpaceX that come here. They rent the area. They're staying here.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be working there, or they're working on getting apartments or houses or
Yeah.
whatnot. And we have several of them here. on site.
Congratulations, man. And I know they're good people. They're all
That's a
top-line
good-
engineers.
Yes, they are.
So do you have any organized activities here? I mean, you have live music here yet or not yet? Or
We do have some live music. I won't say we have it all the time. We're still kind of trying that out. Live music. We do have our boat rentals. We have our captains.
Yeah.
We have our kayaks. We have fishing here. We have jet skis, SPI exotic.
Hold
jet
on,
skis.
go back. Kayaks.
We do
I know
have
Noe
kayaks.
wanted to do kayaks. You ran them out of here, or
Yes, we do. We have several kayaks we can rent out here. We have singles. We have doubles in case somebody doesn't want to do any work.
Yeah.
We have one person doing all the work. But we
this
do have,
water outside here, is it swimmable, or do you advise not to?
No, I've been pushed in, so it is swimmable. I swam out, so.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, the pool was really nice yesterday, very clean, and definitely out there for the sun to get you. You know, and we were out there in it yesterday. The water was clean. The water was cool. And like I said, yesterday it was pretty humid and hot. And just diving into that water was really, really nice, man. Yes, very refreshing. So as we wrap up this visit with Arnold Flores and Fred Rodriguez, a Texas sportsman, and White Sands Marina, Arnold, tell us a little thing that we haven't mentioned yet. Anything you can think of, and maybe you have a different kind of special that y'all have coming out of the restaurant that maybe not be on the menu?
Well, we have lots of daily specials.
Yeah.
You can find them online. You can look them up online. We do have lots of daily specials. We do have a lot of drink specials. We tend to cater to our locals. We'd like to cater to our locals, but you know, seasons will dictate what you do.
Yeah.
So we have our winter Texans that come in. They're really great. We have a lot of specials for them. We have the $1 beer, which is Busch Light. We carry our $2 Ziegenbock, $2 Land Shark.
Yeah.
We do carry several options of beer, our wine, our margaritas, our Bloody Marys. As you see, just
Boy,
received one. And
this one's refreshing me, man.
Yeah, and it's a meal in itself. He sets it up. It's a meal in itself. So
hey, so you said something earlier this morning. We were having breakfast. I'm glad I remembered. You said that some people like to drive their car up to their room. They don't want to deal with an elevator. They don't want to deal with hallways or extracurricular people. They just want to get to the room, unload, get in there, relax. Why do you think that's important to some people?
I think it's important. A lot of people don't want to walk through a lobby. They don't want to get on an elevator. They don't want to have to deal with going through and having to wait or whatnot. They want to show up, drive up to your door, get off. We are, like I said, we are pet friendly. We do allow you to bring your pets, and a lot of people like to get off, get their pets, walking straight to the room.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to back up. They want to unload their stuff. We have people stay here a month, 2 months, 6 months at a time.
Yeah.
So they want to come. They want to unload their stuff. They want to be able to get to their stuff back and forth. They want to be able to keep an eye on their vehicle and whatnot. So they like to drive up and come straight to the door. And I can appreciate that because I kind of like to do the same thing when I
do
travel.
too.
I enjoy it.
Very enjoyable. We've talked about Johnny B. Let's talk about some of your other staff. Your chef.
Who's the chef?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's talk about some of your staff.
We have Goyo that comes in. Okay, let's start off in the morning. We have Alfonso in the morning. We have Arturo in the morning. We have Odulia who works in the morning. She's the one that makes our biscuits, our tortillas. She does the cooking.
Homemade.
Whatever you had. Everything is homemade. We make everything.
Is she the one that waited on us this morning?
Now, Miss Linda waited on me this morning.
Nice lady,
Linda,
too.
Very gracious.
Has been here, and I'm going to say this with all the love and all the kindness. I think Linda's been here about as long as this place has been here. So everybody knows her. Everybody will ask for her in the mornings, and she's the one that waited on us this morning.
That is awesome. Fred, any parting words?
Yes, one thing we didn't cover, I'm going to talk out here for White Sands Motel, Marina, and Restaurant, is we offer, going back to fishing, corporate packages.
Correct.
So let's say you have an organization that they love to fish from Houston, Austin, whatever, and they want to have meetings here, but they want to go fishing. We have enough guides here that we can take the corporate companies out here to go fishing and all. So that's one of the last things I just wanted to cover there.
That's good. You got a happy hour here? How does that work?
We do have a happy hour. Happy hour one's 3 to 6. And,
okay.
A lot of the times, like I said, Johnny will extend it depending on crowd.
Johnny's a good guy.
How rowdy the people are. He will extend it a little bit. But we do have happy hour, and it runs all the beers, a lot of the liquors, wines, and stuff like that.
Well, I want to compliment you just on the calmness of this place. When you drive in, no tension, no anxiety,
definitely,
just really calm, and it's like you're just going into like a little paradise. So I know your angle is Angler's Paradise. Is that what you were saying?
I want it to be an Angler's Paradise.
And I'm focusing on the word paradise because I don't fish. I'm afraid of worms and hooks. But I feel like I'm in paradise.
You just got everybody's attention.
Well, we don't, Gary. We don't use worms over here. That's for fresh water.
Fresh water, Gary.
Okay,
yeah. Shrimp, mullet.
That's what I know, man.
We'll use shrimp and lures and cut bait.
All right. Yeah. No hooks.
Yeah, we gotta have hooks.
I'm out.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
All right, Arnold Flores. Thank you so much. Owner, operator, veteran of White Sands Marina here in Port Isabel, Texas. So I know we talked about the website, but if you have a local phone number, shoot me that phone number. That way, if somebody's listening right now, they can come over and call you first and set that up.
All right, let me give it to you.
Yeah.
The Marina, I'm going to give you the restaurant. The Marina is 956-943-2414.
Okay.
That is 956-943-2414. 2414. That would be the Marina. If somebody wants to call the restaurant and place an order, it's 956-433-5762.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hey, let Noe use your mic for 1 second. What are you saying, Noe? Get over there, man. I want
Noe's
you.
in here. He's
Get
been-
in there, Noe.
The website.
Oh, the website. There you go. We need that website.
We have taken over. We have a new website. I was hoping my wife was going to be here, but she's been indisposed. I think she's
Busy
just
lady.
I think she's just hiding from us. But our website is WSINNANDSUITES.com,
Awesome.
which is WSInsandSuites.com. That is the new website. You can go there. You can find all the pictures of the hotels or of the rooms. You can find what we do here, what we have to offer, the captains, the fishing, the
I found it.
rentals,
I found it.
boats.
I looked at it. I was impressed.
And we're constantly updating it. We're constantly adding to it. So again,
The good thing is, if you're driving and you're hearing this podcast and you didn't get a chance to write that down, just Google it.
That's
White
right.
Sands
You can
Marina. You
Google
get
it.
the option of the phone, the directions, and the website.
There you go.
There
Thank you,
go.
Arnold.
And again, one last thing I'd like to say to all our brothers in arms,
Yes, sir.
military, please come by, visit us, take care of us. We'll take care of them. Hoorah! We're always here. Hoorah!
All right. It's a Living Large Theater podcast. We're at livinglargetheater@gmail.com. Thank you, Texas sportsman Fred Rodriguez, our brand new corporate sponsor. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Prime, the iHeart Podcast Network. Reach out to us if you want to become a sponsor of this fine show. 956-451-1633. Rate our podcast. Share it with a friend. Leave a comment. And more importantly, subscribe, all right? Hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And this is the first show of season 4 of the Living Large Theater podcast, White Sands Marina, Port Isabel, Texas.
Woo!